Stop everything, my beloved. Pause your worries. Silence your doubts. What I'm about to speak over your life will override every negative thought you've had today. My dear child, I want you to stop everything you are doing right now and listen very carefully to what I am about to tell you. This moment, this exact second that you are experiencing right now, is not an accident. You did not stumble upon these words by chance. You were guided here by something far greater than coincidence. There is someone who loves you deeply. Someone whose physical presence you can no longer feel, but whose spirit remains connected to yours in ways that transcend this earthly realm. They are watching over you from a place of pure light, pure peace, and pure love. And right now, in this very moment, they are speaking on your behalf. They are interceding for you. They are asking that blessings be poured into your life in such abundance that you will never again know the pain of lack, the ache of emptiness, or the crushing weight of financial burden. You have been carrying so much on your shoulders. You have been walking through days that felt impossibly heavy. You have smiled when you wanted to cry. You have stood strong when everything inside you wanted to collapse. You have pretended that everything was fine when the truth was that you were breaking into pieces. But here is what you need to understand. Every tear you cried in secret was seen. Every prayer you whispered in the darkness was heard. Every moment of desperation when you thought you could not take one more step was witnessed by the very source of all creation. And now, because you have endured, because you have persisted, because you have refused to give up even when giving up seemed like the only logical option, you are about to receive a reward so magnificent that it will take your breath away. The person you loved and lost, they did not leave this world with their final thoughts focused on themselves. Their last prayers, their deepest wishes, their most urgent pleas were all centered on you. They wanted to see you happy. They wanted to see you provided for. They wanted to see you walking in the fullness of joy and the security of abundance. And even though their physical voice has been silenced, their spiritual voice continues to echo through eternity. Right now, as you read these words, their love for you is being transformed into tangible blessings. Money that seemed impossible to obtain is being released. Doors that appeared permanently locked are beginning to open. Opportunities that you thought had passed you by are circling back around to find you. I know you have been waiting for a long time. I know there have been moments when you wondered if your breakthrough would ever come. I know you have looked around and seen others being blessed while you remained stuck in the same difficult circumstances. But what you could not see was the preparation that was taking place behind the scenes. What looked like delay was actually divine setup. What felt like rejection was actually protection from things that would have harmed you. What seemed like punishment was actually positioning for something far greater than you could have received if things had happened according to your timeline instead of according to the perfect timing of the universe. Your loved one knows something that you do not yet fully understand. They can see from their vantage point in eternity what you cannot see from your limited perspective here on earth. They can see the miracle that is racing toward you at this very moment. They can see the financial breakthrough that is about to crash into your life like a tidal wave of abundance. They can see the peace that is about to settle over your mind and heart. They can see the joy that is about to return to your spirit. They can see the transformation that is about to take place in every area of your existence. And they are celebrating because they know that your season of suffering is coming to an end and your season of blessing is about to begin. Let me tell you something that will change the way you think about your current situation. The depth of your struggle has been directly proportional to the magnitude of your coming blessing. In other words, the harder it has been, the bigger your breakthrough is going to be. The longer you have waited, the more spectacular your reward will be when it finally arrives. The enemy of your soul tried to destroy you with hardship, but what he did not realize was that every attack he launched against you was actually strengthening you, preparing you, and positioning you to handle levels of blessing that would have crushed you if you had received them before you were ready. Think about it this way. If someone gave a child the keys to a luxury car, would that child know what to do with it? Would that child have the maturity, the wisdom, the experience, and the capability to handle such a valuable gift? Of course not. The child would crash the car within minutes. But if that same person waited until the child grew up, learned to drive, developed responsibility, and matured into adulthood, then giving them the keys to that luxury car would be a blessing instead of a disaster. That is exactly what has been happening in your life. You have been growing up spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. You have been developing the character, the wisdom, and the strength necessary to handle what is coming. And now you are ready. Type Amen if you can feel in your spirit that something powerful is shifting in your life right now. I want to talk to you about the specific ways your life is about to change. First and foremost, your financial situation is about to undergo a complete transformation. You have been struggling with money for far too long. You have been counting every penny, stretching every dollar, and lying awake at night wondering how you were going to pay your bills. But those days are over. Money is about to start flowing into your life from multiple sources. You might receive an unexpected inheritance. You might get a phone call about a job opportunity that pays 3 times what you are making now. You might discover that a mistake was made on your taxes and you are owed a substantial refund. You might win something. You might be given something. You might find money you had forgotten about. The ways in which financial blessings can manifest are endless, and you are about to experience several of them simultaneously. But it is not just about the money itself. What is really happening is that your relationship with money is being healed. For too long, you have associated money with stress, anxiety, and fear. You have believed that money is hard to get and easy to lose. You have felt guilty about wanting more. You have convinced yourself that desiring financial abundance somehow makes you greedy or materialistic. But all of those beliefs are lies that have kept you trapped in poverty. The truth is that financial abundance is your birthright. The truth is that you were created to live in overflow, not in lack. The truth is that wanting to have enough money to take care of yourself and your loved ones without constant stress is not only acceptable, but also completely natural and good. Your loved one who has passed on understands this truth in a way they might not have understood it while they were alive. From their current perspective, they can see how much unnecessary suffering is caused by lack of resources. They can see how financial stress destroys health, damages relationships, and steals joy. And they do not want that for you. They want you to be free. They want you to breathe easy. They want you to go to bed at night in peace instead of in panic. That is why they have been interceding for you. That is why their prayers have reached the highest levels of spiritual authority. That is why your financial breakthrough is not just possible but guaranteed. Let me tell you about a woman who was in a situation very similar to yours. She had lost someone she loved deeply. She was drowning in debt. She could barely afford to feed her children. She felt hopeless, helpless, and completely defeated. But one day, she received a message very similar to the one you are receiving right now. She chose to believe it. She chose to open her heart to the possibility that her life could change. And within 3 months, everything in her world had transformed. An old friend reached out and offered her a job she had not applied for. A distant relative passed away and left her money she had not expected. A debt she owed was forgiven by a creditor who decided to show mercy. One blessing after another poured into her life until she went from barely surviving to thriving abundantly. And years later, she would say that the turning point was the moment she chose to believe that her breakthrough was real and already on its way. You are at that same turning point right now. What you choose to believe in this moment will determine what you experience in the coming weeks and months. If you choose to believe that this is just another empty promise, that nothing ever works out for you, that you are destined to struggle forever, then you will continue to create that reality through your own unbelief. But if you choose to believe that your loved one is truly interceding for you, that heaven has truly heard your cries, that your breakthrough is truly on its way, then you will position yourself to receive everything that is being sent to you right now. Your mind is powerful. Your beliefs create your reality. What you focus on expands. If you focus on lack, you will experience more lack. If you focus on abundance, you will experience more abundance. This is not magic. This is not wishful thinking. This is a spiritual law that has been proven true throughout all of human history. People who believe they are blessed tend to experience blessings. People who believe they are cursed tend to experience curses. It is not that the universe is playing favorites. It is that belief opens doors that doubt keeps closed. So right now, I want you to make a decision. Decide that you believe. Decide that you receive. Decide that you are done with struggle, done with lack, done with barely getting by. Decide that you are stepping into a new season of abundance, provision, and overflow. Decide that your loved one's prayers are working. Decide that your miracle is real. Decide that your breakthrough has already begun. Make that decision firmly in your mind and your heart, and do not waver from it no matter what your circumstances currently look like. Type "I believe" if you are making this decision right now in your heart. Now let me tell you about the emotional and spiritual healing that is coming along with your financial breakthrough. Money alone does not create happiness, but the lack of money certainly creates misery. When you are constantly worried about survival, it is almost impossible to experience true joy, deep peace, or genuine contentment. Your spirit cannot soar when it is chained to the ground by financial burden. Your heart cannot sing when it is heavy with anxiety about how you are going to make it through another month. Your mind cannot rest when it is constantly calculating, worrying, and trying to figure out impossible math. But when financial pressure is removed, everything changes. Suddenly you can breathe. Suddenly you can sleep. Suddenly you can laugh without that laugh being tinged with the bitter taste of stress underneath it. Suddenly you can dream again, hope again, plan again, and that is what is about to happen for you. The crushing weight that has been pressing down on your chest is about to be lifted. The knot that has been twisted in your stomach is about to be untangled. The fog that has been clouding your mind is about to clear. You are going to wake up one morning very soon and realize that you feel different, lighter, freer, more peaceful. And at first you might not even understand why. But then you will remember. You will remember this moment. You will remember these words. You will remember the decision you made to believe. And you will realize that the shift began right here, right now, in this very moment. Your loved one wants you to experience more than just financial security. They want you to experience joy, real joy, the kind of joy that bubbles up from deep within your spirit and overflows into every area of your life. The kind of joy that makes you smile for no reason. The kind of joy that makes you grateful just to be alive. The kind of joy that you thought was lost forever when they departed from this world. But joy is not lost. Joy is just waiting to return, and it is about to flood back into your life with such force that you will wonder how you ever lived without it. Think about the last time you laughed so hard that your stomach hurt. Think about the last time you felt truly carefree. Think about the last time you experienced a moment of pure happiness without any shadow of worry darkening it. For many of you, it has been a very long time. Some of you cannot even remember what that feels like. But I promise you, you are about to remember. You are about to experience those feelings again. You are about to discover that life can be beautiful, that days can be bright, that your heart can be light. The person you loved and lost, they are not sad where they are. They are not suffering. They are not in pain. They are in a place of perfect peace and perfect love. And from that place, they can see your pain. They can feel your struggle. And it hurts them to watch you suffer. Not because they are suffering, but because they love you and they want the best for you. That is why they have been so persistent in their intercession. That is why they have not given up on asking for blessings to be poured out over your life. They know that when you are blessed, when you are happy, when you are at peace, a part of them is honored. Their legacy lives on through your joy. So receiving this blessing is not selfish. Accepting this abundance is not greedy. Stepping into this new season of prosperity is not somehow betraying their memory. In fact, the opposite is true. When you allow yourself to be blessed, when you open your arms and receive what is being given to you, when you step into joy and abundance, you are actually honoring them. You are saying that their love matters. You are saying that their prayers were not in vain. You are saying that their legacy continues through your thriving life. Many people who have lost someone they love feel guilty about being happy afterward. They feel like being joyful or successful or blessed is somehow disrespectful to the memory of the person who is gone. But this is a lie from the enemy designed to keep you trapped in grief forever. Your loved one does not want you to be miserable for the rest of your life. They want you to live fully. They want you to love deeply. They want you to laugh often. They want you to prosper abundantly. And when you do those things, their spirit rejoices. Before we go further, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel right now. Click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because the messages that come through this channel are specifically designed to bring breakthrough, healing, and transformation into your life. Each message builds on the last. Each word is carefully chosen to speak life into your situation. Do not miss a single message. Subscribe now so you can continue to receive the spiritual nourishment that your soul needs during this critical season of transition in your life. Type thank you if you just subscribed and you are ready to receive more powerful messages like this one. Now I want to talk to you about the practical steps you can take to prepare for the abundance that is coming. Many people receive blessings and then lose them because they were not prepared to manage them. But that is not going to happen to you. You are going to be wise. You are going to be strategic. You are going to steward your blessings in a way that ensures they multiply rather than disappear. First, you need to get your mind right. Start seeing yourself as someone who has more than enough. Stop identifying as someone who is poor, broke, or struggling. Yes, that might be your current circumstance, but it is not your identity. Your identity is that you are a child of the universe, an heir to abundance, a person destined for overflow. Start speaking that over yourself. Start thinking those thoughts. Start believing that truth in the core of your being. When you change your self-concept, your external reality will eventually shift to match it. Second, start preparing practically. If you have debt, make a list of every single thing you owe. Write down the amounts. Write down the interest rates. Write down who you owe. Get clear on the exact situation so that when money starts flowing in, you know exactly what to do with it. Do not wait until the money is in your hand to figure out your plan. Have your plan ready now. Know which debts you will pay off first. Know how much you will save. Know how much you will invest. Know how much you will give to help others. Having a plan creates a container for the blessing to flow into. Without a plan, blessings often flow right back out again. Third, start living as if the blessing has already arrived. I do not mean go out and spend money you do not have. I mean start carrying yourself with the confidence of someone who knows their breakthrough is guaranteed. Walk with your head up, speak with authority. Make decisions from a place of abundance instead of from a place of lack. When you are invited somewhere, do not immediately think about whether you can afford it. Think about whether you want to go. Trust that the resources will be there. This is not about being irresponsible. This is about shifting your energy from fear-based to faith-based. Fourth, start being generous right now, even with what little you have. If you have $5 and someone needs $2, give them $3. Why 3 instead of 2? Because giving more than is asked trains your spirit in abundance. It tells the universe that you trust there is more where that came from. It breaks the grip of poverty mentality that says you have to hoard every penny. Generosity creates a flow of energy that attracts more resources to you. This is not about giving to get, but about becoming the kind of person who is a conduit for blessing rather than a dam that holds everything in. Fifth, protect your mind from negativity. Stop watching news that fills you with fear. Stop spending time with people who constantly complain about how bad everything is. Stop consuming content that reinforces lack, limitation, and impossibility. Instead, feed your mind with stories of breakthrough. Listen to testimonies of people who went from nothing to something. Surround yourself with people who believe in possibilities. Consume content that expands your faith rather than shrinking it. What goes into your mind comes out in your life. Guard your mental input carefully during this season. Sixth, speak life over your finances every single day. When you wake up in the morning, before you even get out of bed, say something like this: money flows to me easily and abundantly. I am a magnet for financial blessings. Opportunities find me, favor surrounds me, everything I touch prospers. I am provided for in every way. My needs are met and I have plenty left over to bless others. Say something like that every single morning. Say it out loud. Say it with conviction. Say it even if you do not fully believe it yet. Your words create your reality. So speak the reality you want to experience, not the reality you are currently in. Seventh, practice gratitude obsessively. Every day, write down at least 10 things you are grateful for. Do not just think them, write them down. There is power in putting gratitude into written form. When you focus on what you already have, you attract more things to be grateful for. When you focus on what you lack, you attract more lack. This is a universal law. So train yourself to see the blessings that are already present in your life. Be grateful for your breath, for your beating heart, for the roof over your head, for the food in your stomach, for the people who love you, for the fact that you woke up today. Gratitude is the gateway to abundance. Type Amen if you commit to practicing these principles starting today. Let me tell you what is happening in the spiritual realm right now as you read these words. There are angels being assigned to your case. These are not metaphorical angels. These are real spiritual beings whose job is to work on your behalf. They are opening doors that human effort could never open. They are speaking your name in rooms you will never see. They are arranging circumstances in your favor. They are removing obstacles from your path. They are protecting you from dangers you do not even know exist. They are guiding you toward opportunities and away from traps. One of these angels is standing guard at the entrance to your home right now. Nothing evil can cross that threshold. No curse can penetrate that boundary. No weapon formed against you can succeed. Your home is covered. Your family is protected. Your children are shielded. Everything you care about is under divine watch. Another angel is assigned specifically to your finances. This angel is working in the realm of resources, moving money in your direction, creating opportunities for income, opening streams of provision. This angel is working with employers, clients, customers, and benefactors, planting your name in their thoughts, causing them to think favorably toward you, prompting them to offer you opportunities. Another angel is assigned to your health. This angel is working on the cellular level, bringing healing to your body, restoring systems that have been weakened by stress, removing sickness, and establishing wellness. You are going to notice in the coming weeks that you feel better physically. Aches and pains that you have been living with are going to disappear. Energy that has been missing is going to return. Sleep that has been elusive is going to come easily. Another angel is assigned to your relationships. This angel is working to bring the right people into your life and remove the wrong ones. Toxic relationships that have been draining you are going to naturally fall away. Healthy relationships that will encourage you and support you are going to form. You are going to find yourself surrounded by people who genuinely care about you, who celebrate your success, and who want to see you win. Another angel is assigned to your purpose. This angel is working to bring clarity to your calling, to open doors that lead you toward your destiny, to connect you with mentors and opportunities that will help you fulfill what you were put on this earth to do. If you have been feeling lost or confused about your direction, that is about to change. Clarity is coming. Purpose is being revealed. Your path is being illuminated. These angels are not working alone. They are being directed by the highest authority in all of existence. They are carrying out orders that came from the throne of heaven itself. And those orders were issued in response to the prayers of your loved one who has passed on. Do you understand how powerful that is? Do you grasp the magnitude of what I am telling you? Heaven itself has been moved on your behalf. The machinery of the universe has been set in motion to bring about your breakthrough. This is not a maybe. This is not a possibility. This is a certainty. But here is what you need to understand. While all of this is happening in the spiritual realm, you have a part to play in the natural realm. You have to cooperate with what is being done on your behalf. You have to align yourself with the blessings that are being sent. You do this by believing, by expecting, by preparing, by speaking life, by being grateful, by staying in faith. If you go back to doubt, if you return to fear, if you slip into unbelief, you can actually block the very blessings that are trying to reach you. Think of it like this. Imagine that someone is trying to give you a gift, but you keep your hands balled up in tight fists. They cannot put the gift in your hands because your hands are closed. The gift is right there, ready to be given, but you cannot receive it because you are not open to receiving it. That is what happens when you live in doubt and fear. You close yourself off. But when you live in faith and expectation, you open your hands wide. You create space for the blessings to land. You position yourself to receive what is being given. So stay open, stay expectant, stay believing. Do not let the current circumstances convince you that nothing is changing. What you see with your physical eyes is not the whole picture. There is so much happening that you cannot see. There are conversations taking place in rooms you will never enter. There are decisions being made in offices you have never visited. There are checks being written with your name on them. There are opportunities being created specifically for you. All of this is happening right now, even though you cannot see it yet. It is like when a woman is pregnant. For the first few months, no one can tell by looking at her that there is a baby growing inside. But just because it is not visible does not mean it is not real. That baby is forming, developing, growing, getting ready to be born. And then one day the pregnancy becomes obvious to everyone. And a few months after that, the baby is born and everyone can see the reality of what was growing in secret all along. That is exactly what is happening with your breakthrough. It is forming, it is developing, it is growing, it is getting ready to be born into your visible reality. And very soon, everyone is going to be able to see what has been growing in secret all this time. Type "I trust the process" if you believe that your breakthrough is forming right now, even though you cannot see it yet. I want to address something that might be happening in your mind right now. You might be thinking, "This sounds too good to be true. This sounds like a fairy tale. Things like this do not happen to people like me." If those thoughts are going through your mind, I want you to recognize them for what they are. They are lies. They are the voice of the enemy trying to steal your miracle before it even manifests. They are old programming from a lifetime of disappointment trying to protect you from hoping again. But hope is not your enemy. Disappointment taught you to fear hope, but hope is actually your friend. Hope is the doorway to miracles. Without hope, nothing can change. With hope, anything is possible. So I want you to take those thoughts captive right now. When the thought comes that says, "This is too good to be true," I want you to respond with, "No, this is exactly as good as it should be, and I deserve it." When the thought comes that says, "Things like this do not happen to people like me," I want you to respond with, "Things like this happen to people exactly like me who choose to believe." When the thought comes that says, "I have been disappointed before and I will be disappointed again," I want you to respond with, "The past is not a predictor of the future, and my breakthrough is guaranteed." You have authority over your own thoughts. You do not have to accept every thought that pops into your mind. You can choose which thoughts you give power to and which thoughts you reject. So from this moment forward, reject every thought that contradicts what I have been telling you. Reject every thought that tries to convince you that your breakthrough is not real. Reject every thought that tells you nothing is going to change. Those thoughts are lies, and you do not have to believe lies. Instead, believe the truth. And the truth is that you are loved, you are valuable, you are important, you are destined for greatness. You are about to experience a major breakthrough. You are surrounded by angels. You are covered by the prayers of someone who loves you from beyond this world, and your best days are not behind you but ahead of you. That is the truth. Believe it with everything in you. Now I want to tell you about a specific sign you should watch for in the coming days. You are going to receive a confirmation that what I have been telling you is true. This confirmation might come in the form of an unexpected phone call from someone you have not heard from in a long time. It might come in the form of finding money you had forgotten about. It might come in the form of someone offering to help you with something you have been struggling with. It might come in the form of a dream that feels more real than regular dreams. It might come in the form of a sudden peace that washes over you for no apparent reason. It might come in the form of seeing the same number sequence repeatedly, like 1111 or 333 or 777. When this confirmation comes, and it will come, do not dismiss it as coincidence. Recognize it for what it is. It is heaven saying, "Yes, this is real. Yes, we hear you. Yes, your breakthrough is on the way." When you receive this confirmation, your faith will surge, your hope will ignite, your expectation will skyrocket, and that surge of faith will accelerate the manifestation of your miracle. So watch for it. Pay attention. Be aware the confirmation is coming. Let me tell you about someone else who experienced something similar to what you are going through. There was a man who had lost his wife. They had been married for 30 years. When she died, he felt like his whole world ended. He could not eat, he could not sleep, he could not function. On top of the grief, he was facing financial ruin. His wife had handled all the finances, and after she was gone, he discovered that they were deeply in debt. He felt hopeless. He felt like giving up. He felt like he could not go on without her. But then one night he had a dream. In the dream, his wife appeared to him. She looked radiant, healthy, peaceful. She told him that she was fine, that she was in a beautiful place. and that she was watching over him. She told him not to worry about the money, that help was coming, that he needed to trust and believe. When he woke up, he felt different. He felt lighter. He felt hopeful for the first time since she had died. Within a week, he received a phone call from a lawyer he had never met. The lawyer explained that a distant relative he had never heard of had passed away and left him a substantial inheritance. The amount was enough to pay off all his debts and still have plenty left over. He could not believe it. He wept with gratitude. He knew that his wife had somehow arranged this from the other side. He knew that her love for him was still working on his behalf even after death. That man's story could be your story. In fact, that man's story is becoming your story right now. The details might be different, but the essence is the same. Someone you love who has passed on is working on your behalf. Help is coming. Money is coming. Breakthrough is coming. Joy is coming. Peace is coming. And it is coming soon, very soon, sooner than you think. Type hallelujah if you receive this word and you believe it is for you. As we move toward the end of this message, I want to make sure you understand something crucial. This blessing that is coming to you is not just about improving your life. It is about positioning you to be a blessing to others. Yes, your needs are going to be met. Yes, your debts are going to be paid. Yes, your stress is going to be relieved. But beyond all of that, you are being blessed so that you can be a blessing. You are being prospered so that you can help others prosper. You are being lifted up so that you can reach down and lift others up. There are people in your life right now who are watching you. They are watching to see if there is any hope. They are watching to see if prayers really get answered. They are watching to see if breakthroughs really happen. And when your breakthrough manifests, when your miracle becomes visible, when your life transforms before their eyes, they are going to be impacted. Some of them are going to have their faith restored. Some of them are going to start believing again. Some of them are going to be inspired to hold on a little longer, because if it happened for you, maybe it can happen for them too. Your breakthrough is not just for you. It is for everyone connected to you. It is for your children who need to see that struggles do not last forever. It is for your family members who need to see that prayers work. It is for your friends who need to see that there is still hope in this world. It is for strangers who will hear your testimony and be encouraged to keep going. You are about to become a living testimony. You are about to become a walking miracle. You are about to become proof that the impossible is possible. So when your blessing comes, and it is coming, do not hide it, do not diminish it, do not apologize for it. Celebrate it, share it, talk about it, give glory for it. Let people know that you were down, but now you are up. Let people know that you were broke, but now you are blessed. Let people know that you were hopeless, but now you are full of hope. Your testimony will set others free. Your story will give others strength. Your miracle will spark miracles in the lives of others. And here is something else that is important. When the blessing comes, do not forget where it came from. Do not forget who interceded for you. Do not forget the prayers that were prayed on your behalf. Honor the memory of the one you lost by living well, by loving well, by giving well, by being the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. That is how you say thank you. That is how you honor their legacy. That is how you make sure their love continues to make a difference in this world. Your loved one is not truly gone. Love never dies. Love is eternal. Love transcends physical death. The body may stop functioning, but the love continues forever. And that love is working for you right now. That love is pushing doors open. That love is making a way where there seems to be no way. That love is moving heaven and earth on your behalf, so receive it, accept it, walk in it, live in it, thrive in it. I want to pray for you now. Close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath and receive these words into the deepest part of your being. I speak blessing over your finances. I speak breakthrough over every blocked area of your life. I speak healing over your broken heart. I speak peace over your troubled mind. I speak joy over your heavy spirit. I speak favor over your future. I speak divine connections into your path. I speak supernatural provision into your bank account. I speak protection over your home. I speak wisdom into your decisions. I speak clarity into your purpose. I speak strength into your body. I speak hope into your soul. I speak life into every dead area. I speak resurrection into every buried dream. I speak manifestation into every promise. I speak acceleration into every process. I speak multiplication into every seed. I speak overflow into every container. I speak victory into every battle. I speak testimony into every test. I speak promotion into every season of waiting. I speak honor into every season of humiliation. I speak restoration into every area of loss. And I speak the blessing of your loved one over your entire life. Let it be so. Let it be done. Let it manifest. Let it come forth. Now, today, this moment, type Amen and Amen if you receive this prayer over your life. Now, I want to take a moment to speak to you about something that many people overlook when they are waiting for their breakthrough. It is the power of your daily habits and the energy you carry with you throughout each day. You see, while miracles can happen in an instant, the way you live your life between now and when your miracle fully manifests will determine how well you can hold on to it once it arrives. This is why I want to give you some very specific guidance about how to walk through these next few weeks. Every morning when you wake up, before you pick up your phone, before you check your messages, before you do anything else, I want you to take 5 minutes to sit in silence and visualize your life after the breakthrough has come. See yourself debt-free. See yourself with money in your bank account. See yourself smiling without worry. See yourself sleeping peacefully through the night. See yourself helping others because you finally have enough to share. Make this vision so clear in your mind that it feels more real than your current circumstances. This is not fantasy. This is you aligning your energy with the reality that is already forming in the spiritual realm. Then, after you have spent those 5 minutes visualizing, I want you to speak out loud. Say these words or something similar in your own words. I am grateful for the breakthrough that is coming to me today. I am thankful for the financial blessings that are flowing toward me right now. I am blessed beyond measure. I am favored in every situation. I am protected from all harm. I am guided toward all good things. I am a magnet for miracles. I am a vessel for abundance. I am worthy of receiving everything good that the universe has to offer. My loved one who has passed on is watching over me, and their prayers are working on my behalf. Today is going to be a great day because I am walking in divine favor. When you speak these words every single morning, you are programming your subconscious mind to expect good things. You are training your spirit to recognize blessings when they appear. You are creating an energetic frequency that attracts more of what you are declaring. This is not just positive thinking. This is spiritual warfare. You are fighting against the voices of doubt, fear, and discouragement by drowning them out with truth. You are replacing lies with reality. You are choosing faith over fear. Throughout your day, pay attention to the small blessings that show up. Maybe someone lets you into traffic when you are in a hurry. Maybe you find a parking spot right in front of where you need to go. Maybe someone gives you a genuine compliment. Maybe you receive a phone call from someone you were just thinking about. Maybe you find a coin on the ground. These small things are not accidents. They are confirmations. They are the universe showing you that it is responding to your faith. They are previews of the bigger blessings that are on their way. When you notice these small blessings, stop and acknowledge them. Say thank you out loud. Express genuine gratitude. This does two things. First, it keeps you in a state of appreciation, which is the most powerful state for attracting more blessings. Second, it trains you to notice the good things that are already happening, which helps you stay out of the negative thinking that blocks miracles. I also want to talk to you about the people in your life. As your season changes, you are going to notice that some relationships naturally begin to fade while new relationships begin to form. This is normal and necessary. Not everyone who was with you in your season of struggle is meant to be with you in your season of abundance. Some people are only comfortable with you when you are down because your struggle makes them feel better about their own lives. When you start to rise, they will feel threatened. They will try to pull you back down, not necessarily because they are evil, but because they are afraid of losing you or afraid of being left behind. Do not feel guilty about letting these relationships fade. You do not have to cut people off harshly or make dramatic announcements about who is no longer in your life. Just naturally begin to spend less time with people who drain your energy, who constantly complain, who criticize your faith, who mock your hope, or who try to convince you that nothing is going to change. These people are toxic to your breakthrough. Their energy is contaminated with defeat, and if you stay too close to them, their defeat will infect you. At the same time, you are going to start noticing new people entering your life. These people will be different. They will speak differently. They will think differently. They will carry themselves differently. They will have an energy of success, abundance, and possibility. They will encourage you. They will believe in you. They will speak life over you. They will celebrate your wins instead of minimizing them. These are your new tribe. These are the people who are being sent to support you in your next season. Welcome them, make space for them, build relationships with them. Your loved one who has passed on is actually orchestrating some of these divine connections. They can see from their vantage point who you need in your life and who needs to exit. They are working behind the scenes to bring the right people across your path at the right time. So when you meet someone new and you feel an instant connection, pay attention to that. It might be a divine setup. That person might be a key that unlocks a door you have been trying to open for years. Now let me address something that you might be experiencing. You might be feeling a strange mixture of excitement and fear right now. Part of you wants to believe everything I have been telling you, but another part of you is terrified of hoping again because you have been disappointed so many times before. This internal conflict is completely normal. In fact, it is a sign that transformation is happening. Change always feels uncomfortable at first. Your old self is resisting the new reality that is trying to emerge. Here is how you navigate this internal conflict. Do not try to force yourself to believe 100% immediately. Just aim for 51%. As long as your belief is slightly stronger than your doubt, you are moving in the right direction. Every day, try to increase that percentage by even just 1%. Read testimonies of other people who experienced breakthroughs. Listen to stories of people who went from poverty to prosperity. Surround yourself with content that feeds your faith rather than your fear. Over time, your belief will grow stronger and your doubt will grow weaker. Also, be patient with yourself. You have been through trauma. Losing someone you love is one of the most painful experiences a human being can endure. On top of that, you have been dealing with financial stress, which is one of the leading causes of anxiety and depression. You are not going to heal from all of that overnight. Give yourself permission to have bad days. Give yourself permission to cry when you need to cry. Give yourself permission to feel whatever you are feeling without judgment. But here is the key. Do not stay in those negative emotions for too long. Feel them, acknowledge them, and then consciously choose to shift back into hope. You can say something like, I acknowledge that I am feeling scared right now and that is okay, but I choose to believe that good things are coming to me. I choose to trust that my breakthrough is real. I choose to have hope. When you do this, you honor your emotions without letting them control your destiny. Let me also tell you about the power of giving during this season. I know it seems counterintuitive to give when you are struggling financially, but this is actually one of the most powerful things you can do to accelerate your breakthrough. When you give, even when you have very little, you are sending a message to the universe that says, I trust that there is more where this came from. I am not operating from a place of lack. I am operating from a place of abundance. This does not mean you should give away money you need for essential bills. But if you have $5 and you can spare $2, give it to someone who needs it. If you have food in your pantry that you are not going to eat, give it to someone who is hungry. If you have clothes in your closet that you have not worn in a year, give them to someone who needs them. If you have time, give it by volunteering or helping someone who is struggling. Every act of generosity creates a ripple effect in the spiritual realm that attracts more resources back to you. Your loved one who has passed on understands this principle now in a way they might not have understood it while they were alive. They can see how the universe operates. They can see how energy flows. They can see how giving creates receiving. That is why part of their intercession for you includes asking that you develop a generous heart. They know that when you become generous, you become unstoppable. You become a channel through which blessings can flow not just to you but through you to others. I want to tell you about a spiritual principle that very few people understand. It is the principle of the vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum. When you create empty space, that space will be filled. This applies to your physical environment, your schedule, your relationships, and your finances. If you want new things to come into your life, you have to make room for them by releasing old things. Look around your home right now. Is it cluttered? Is it filled with things you no longer need or use? That clutter is not just taking up physical space, it is taking up energetic space. It is blocking the flow of new blessings into your life. So take a day this week and clean out your space. Get rid of clothes you have not worn in over a year. Throw away or donate items that no longer serve you. Clean out your car. Organize your files. Create space. As you do this physically, you will notice that you also begin to feel lighter emotionally and spiritually. And as you create this space, new things will begin to flow in to fill it. The same principle applies to your schedule. If your days are completely packed with activities, obligations, and commitments, there is no room for new opportunities to enter. You need to create margin in your life. Learn to say no to things that are not essential. Protect your time. Guard your energy. Create space in your schedule for rest, for reflection, for unexpected opportunities, for divine appointments. When you do this, you will be amazed at how many new doors begin to open. It also applies to your relationships, as I mentioned earlier. If your life is filled with people who drain you, there is no room for people who will fuel you. You have to release toxic relationships to make room for healthy ones. This does not mean you have to be mean or harsh. You can simply create distance. You can become less available. You can set boundaries. As you do this, you will create energetic space for the right people to find you. And yes, it applies to your finances as well. This might sound strange, but if you are holding on to every penny with a tight fist, you are actually blocking the flow of money into your life. Money is energy, and energy needs to flow. When you grip it tightly out of fear, you stop the flow. But when you allow it to move through you by spending wisely, giving generously, and trusting that more is coming, you keep the flow going. This is not about being reckless with money. This is about having a healthy relationship with it, where you are the master of money rather than money being the master of you. Now let me speak to you about the specific timing of your breakthrough. I cannot give you an exact date because the spiritual realm does not operate on the same timeline as the physical realm. But I can tell you that you are in the final stages of waiting. You are in what I call the 11th hour. In biblical terms, the 11th hour refers to the last possible moment before a deadline, the time when all hope seems lost, the moment right before a miracle occurs. Many of the greatest miracles in history happened at the 11th hour. Just when it seemed like all was lost, suddenly everything turned around. That is where you are right now. You are at the place where it looks like nothing is changing, where it feels like you might not make it, where it seems like your prayers are going unanswered. But this is actually the moment right before the breakthrough. This is the darkness before the dawn. This is the silence before the explosion of blessing. So do not give up now. Do not quit when you are this close. Do not walk away from your miracle when it is right around the corner. The enemy wants you to give up right now because he knows that if you hold on just a little bit longer, you are going to receive everything you have been praying for. He is putting thoughts in your mind like, this is never going to happen. You are wasting your time. You are being foolish for believing, but those thoughts are lies designed to make you quit right before you win. Push through, press on, hold steady. Your breakthrough is not coming someday far in the future. It is coming soon, very soon. And when it comes, it is going to come suddenly. One day you will be struggling, and the next day everything will be different. One moment you will be wondering how you are going to make it, and the next moment you will have more than enough. That is how miracles work. They do not gradually build up over time. They suddenly burst forth in a moment. Think about a woman in labor. She can be in labor for hours or even days, experiencing pain, discomfort, and exhaustion. It seems like the baby will never come. But then suddenly, in a matter of minutes, the baby is born. All the waiting, all the pain, all the struggle leads to a sudden moment of breakthrough. That is what is about to happen in your life. You have been in labor. You have been experiencing the pain of the process, but you are about to give birth to your miracle. Your loved one can see this. They know that you are almost there. That is why they have been interceding so intensely on your behalf. They are cheering you on from the other side, saying, hold on, do not give up, it is almost here. You are almost there. Just a little bit longer. They are so excited about what is about to happen in your life. They are celebrating in advance because they can see the end from the beginning. I also want to speak to you about what will happen after your breakthrough comes. Some people receive their miracle and then they forget where it came from. They forget who interceded for them. They forget the prayers that were prayed. They forget the faith they had to exercise. They forget the lessons they learned during the struggle. Do not be like that. When your blessing comes, remember this moment. Remember these words. Remember the faith you had to walk in. Remember the loved one who prayed for you. Create some kind of memorial or reminder for yourself. It could be as simple as writing in a journal about this experience. It could be taking a photo of yourself right now, before the breakthrough, so you can look back later and remember where you came from. It could be keeping a stone or some object that symbolizes this season of waiting. It could be starting a gratitude journal where you document every blessing that comes after this moment. Whatever it is, create something that helps you remember so that you never take your blessings for granted. When the breakthrough comes, you are also going to face a new set of challenges. Abundance creates its own problems. You will have to learn how to manage money wisely. You will have to deal with people who suddenly want to be close to you because of what you have. You will have to navigate relationships that become complicated because of your changed circumstances. You will have to resist the temptation to spend foolishly or to show off. You will have to stay humble and grateful even when you have much. These are good problems to have, but they are still problems. The good news is that the same wisdom that brought you through the season of lack will carry you through the season of abundance. The same faith that sustained you when you had nothing will keep you grounded when you have everything. The same loved one who interceded for your breakthrough will continue to guide you in how to steward it wisely. One more thing I want to tell you before we close this section. There is a spiritual battle happening over your life right now. The enemy does not want you to receive this breakthrough. He is going to try everything he can to discourage you, distract you, and derail you in these final moments before your miracle manifests. You might experience unexpected obstacles. You might face sudden difficulties. You might encounter people who come against you. You might feel spiritual oppression or heaviness. When these things happen, and they might, do not be surprised and do not be afraid. This is actually a sign that you are close to your breakthrough. The enemy only fights this hard when he knows he is about to lose something big. So if things seem to get harder before they get better, recognize it as confirmation that your blessing is very near. Do not interpret increased difficulty as a sign that nothing is happening. Interpret it as a sign that something major is about to happen and the enemy is making a last-ditch effort to stop it. Stand firm. Put on your spiritual armor. Speak words of faith. Surround yourself with people who will pray for you and encourage you. Read or listen to content that strengthens your spirit. Avoid anything that weakens your resolve. This is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. And nothing and no one can stop what has been decreed over your life in the heavenly realms. Your loved one is fighting for you in ways you cannot see. Angels are warring on your behalf. The very power of creation is moving circumstances in your favor. All you have to do is hold steady, keep believing, and refuse to give up. Victory is yours. The breakthrough is yours. The blessing is yours. It has your name on it, and it is being delivered to you right now. My dear child, you have stayed with me through this entire message. That shows me that your heart is open. That shows me that you are ready. That shows me that you are willing to believe again even though you have been hurt before. That kind of openness is rare and precious, and it is exactly what is needed for miracles to flow. So here is my final word to you. Do not waste another day living in fear. Do not waste another night lying awake worrying. Do not waste another moment doubting whether you matter. You matter tremendously. You are loved beyond measure. You are valued more than you know. And you are on the verge of the greatest breakthrough of your entire life. The person you loved who has passed on, they are smiling right now. They can see what is about to happen. They can see the miracle that is about to burst forth in your life. They can see the transformation that is right around the corner. And they are so proud of you for holding on, for not giving up, for keeping your heart open, for choosing to believe one more time. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders, wipe away your tears, take a deep breath, and step forward into your new season. Step forward into your blessing. Step forward into your breakthrough. Step forward into abundance, joy, peace, health, favor, and love. It is all waiting for you. It is all ready for you. It is all yours. Claim it, receive it, walk in it, and never look back. Your miracle is not coming someday. Your miracle is here. Your breakthrough is not in the distant future. Your breakthrough is now. Your blessing is not a dream. Your blessing is reality. Everything is changing. Everything is shifting. Everything is turning around, and you are going to be okay. More than okay. You are going to be blessed. You are going to be prosperous. You are going to be joyful. You are going to be at peace. You are going to be whole. You are going to be free. You are going to be everything you were created to be. Thank you for allowing me to speak into your life today. Thank you for opening your heart to receive these words. Thank you for choosing to believe when belief seemed impossible. Thank you for honoring the memory of your loved one by moving forward instead of staying stuck. Thank you for being brave enough to hope again. You are a beautiful soul, and I am honored to have been able to deliver this message to you. Now go forward in faith, go forward in confidence. Go forward knowing that you are not alone, that you are deeply loved, that you are powerfully protected, and that your best days are still ahead of you. The person you miss is with you in spirit, cheering you on, covering you in prayer, and celebrating the victory that is about to manifest in your life. Amen and amen. Let it be so. In the name of all that is good, all that is pure, and all that is loving, let every word spoken here today come to pass in your life. Let every blessing be released. Let every promise be fulfilled. Let every prayer be answered. Let every tear be turned to joy. Let every loss be turned to gain. Let every ending be turned to a new beginning. And let the love of the one who has passed on continue to surround you, guide you, and bless you all the days of your life. Amen.